Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. I hope you're all well. Trying something different today. Hopefully, it will work. So, my assembly today is on hope, and that's about thinking, looking to the future positively, and planning how we get there. And there's quite a lot of things in the news at the moment are quite depressing. But we need to remember that there are some things that are getting better. Things like the vaccine, and the progress that people are making with controlling a coronavirus. So hopefully, um, um, the future will be brighter. So my assembly is all about that today, and I'm going to share a book with you. I'll get the book now for you. Here it is. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. It's called Rain Before Rainbows by Smriti Halls and David Litchfield. And it's all about hope. It's a beautiful book. Okay, anyway, I'm going to shrink myself down and get out of the way. Bonk. And then we'll have a look at the book in more detail. So these are the end papers. Aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful end papers. I think that's the rain. And then we have the first page, and you can see that. It says, "For my wonderful sister Swapna, who is courageous, beautiful and brilliant, all my love," and that's who Smriti Halls has dedicated the book to. And David Litchfield, who's done the illustrations, has dedicated it to Katie, Benny and George. Okay, let's dive in. Rain before rainbows, clouds before sun. Night before daybreak, the old day is done. It's a lovely scene. There are mountains for climbing, journeys to take, dreams that are hopeful, decisions to make. And you can see that they're sleeping there, and they're dreaming of flying through the sky, the solar system. Dark days may shake us and worries creep in, with dragons to duel and battles to win. And when they say that, I don't think they're thinking about real dragons. They're thinking about the dragons that we might face in our lives. One of them, being not being able to go to school and having to work at home, and having to stay in all the time and not being able to see family. That's a dragon at the moment that we're dueling. And I think we're all doing quite well at. Thunder will rumble and lightning will flash. The wind will start blowing and tall waves will crash. I like this sea scene. I particularly like the eyes in the water that make the sea seem more alive, like a monster. But there are footsteps to follow and words that are wise. A map will guide us when troubles arise. Friends who will help us, courageous and kind, a rope to hold on to, and treasure to find. I just want to go back to that last illustration. A beautiful illustration, all those animals. Some of my favourite animals. There's a badger. You can see the English badger at the front, and then there's an American badger behind it. They've got different markings, and the American badger is slightly bigger. You can see some birds flying in the sky. We've got an owl. We've got a great tit over there as well. It's lovely. And then off to see the treasure, which is the sunrise. Sowing and planting, roots before shoot, stems before flower, leaf before fruit. Rain before rainbows, clouds before sun, night before daybreak, a new day's begun. A day full of promise, a day full of light. The morning is breaking, and the morning is bright. Fantastic. What a great book. Beautiful illustrations. I love that last page with the rainbow, and the rainbow signifying hope. And it's in quite a few stories, rainbows being hopeful. And one of the most famous stories that it is in the Bible story, Noah. And at the end, they see the rainbow, and they see that as God's symbol that everything's all right again. In this story, the rainbow is the hope at the end. So, anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I hope you like this new style of assembly. I'll make myself a little bit bigger so I can talk to you better. I hope you like this new style of assembly. I'm going to try it and see if I can get better at it. and see if I can do different things. It's quite exciting, isn't it? Something different to do. You'll notice that my hair looks a little bit green, and that's not because I've got green hair, although it has been said that my hair does have a greenish tinge, but it's because I've got a green background behind me, so that I can do this clever green screen technology. It's amazing, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you are all well. Remember, these days will pass. They're difficult at the moment, but they will get better. And there are things that we can do. So, number one, if you're at home, make sure that you're checking in every day on your Zoom so that you can see your teacher and your friends. Also, I just want to remind you that you need to do your schoolwork. It's not optional. School isn't optional, sorry. But you need to do as much as you can at home and make sure you submit it to your teacher so that they can give you some feedback. They're here to help you. They're here to help you learn. They want to do their jobs. And you need to help them by doing what's expected of you. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet now. And I'll see you all soon. Take lots of care. Bye-bye. Let's shrink myself away.
Bye.